everyone. I thought I would take the opportunity to provide a brief verbal update. As you know, we are in week 10 of lockdown and we are all living through a crisis and a time that touches us all, and it requires us to live and work in ways that we have never seen the likes of before. At a time when so many of us are advised to stay at home, I am very aware that for so many of you, you continue to leave your homes to play a vital role in the provision of social care services across our communities. I'm very proud to be part of such a compassionate, brave and caring organisation. I hear daily of stories and accounts of our colleagues going above and beyond what we can expect of them. And I am incredibly proud to see on a daily basis how our colleagues and our teams are coming together to work together to ensure life is better for those we serve, even in the darkest of days. And during this crisis, we have put in place key measures to support our colleagues. And we've made decisions and taken action based on what has been the best available information to us. I appreciate that for most, if not all of us, these measures feel strange, but perhaps even more so for those of you delivering care and support, where, for instance, application of social distancing and the need for enhanced barrier care feels counterintuitive to the very act of caring, when what you want to do is to offer contact or comfort and connection to individuals, many of whom we know are experiencing a world that's become a bit smaller because they have reduced access to their loved ones and their wider communities. The impact of COVID is far-reaching. Indeed, it's a tragic loss of life that has been felt so acutely across our sector, I understand makes many of us feel anxious and fearful. While we are fortunate insofar that we haven't experienced the impact of such widespread loss, and while I'm in no way complacent, I recognise, however, that the actions that you take in the delivery of care and support has played and continues to play a critical factor in protecting and keeping safe those who rely on us. And while we don't know what the coming weeks and months will bring in terms of how we will live our lives, what has become clear is that the role of key workers is critical in terms of our nationwide recovery from this crisis. And with this in mind, our commitment to you, our colleagues, is to ensure that we will follow best advice and developing guidance, and we will work quickly to translate this into practice with you at service levels. That you will have access to the right equipment and the right information, and we will take decisive action if it becomes evident that this is not happening for you. We will ensure that you have access to testing if and when and as necessary. Wherever necessary, we will enter into negotiations with funding bodies in a way that represents your right to fair treatment and security of income and employment, and particularly on matters of furlough, ongoing funding of the services that you work in, and of occupational sick pay. Over the coming 2 to 6 weeks, we plan to make available an information session to all of you. This will focus on providing you with personal protective information in the context of COVID. It will be delivered via Zoom platforms, which we will provide instructions on how to join. And this is a bespoke session devised by Dr. David Riley, who is advising our organisation on how we can take simple steps that improve our health and reduce our risk of severe illness from COVID. And furthermore, we plan to make available to all our workforce the provision of vitamin D and omega-3 supplementation. And we're doing this in light of emerging research that suggests that these can offer protection at a physical level to our body's response to COVID exposure. We also plan to roll out an enhanced mental health support service for all our employees, and this should go live by late June. And this is in addition to our existing welfare programmes. It will offer a confidential platform and service to all of us, from information to peer support all the way to clinical intervention and expertise. And finally, I want to end by thanking you all once more for working together in a way that ensures the continuity of our services for those most in need. I want to thank you for taking the time to listen to this update. I wish you and your loved ones well, and I look forward to working with you over the coming weeks and months. Thank you.